Hello viewers, today we're going to be installing a Craftmade Piccolo, or however you pronounce it. I'm not sure what language the word comes from. I believe the model number is P1300B. This is I think it's a 29-inch fan. And this one is in black with some kind of medium wood blades. Allegedly it costs $8 a year to run it, and it moves 1,593 CFM, which is very specific. It says 27 watts of power, which is very efficient. So I bought two of these for the hallway. I want to test these down here before I put them in a hallway, because I don't know what the performance will be like once I get these into the hallway. I suspect these move a ton of air if you're standing right underneath them, but I don't know how it's going to be in the hallway in regards to getting the air up around the blades. Now we know that the fan I installed in the foyer hardly moves any air at all, and that's because three sides are not really getting any air over the blades. In the hallway, only two sides is blocked, so there's a chance that it might work just fine. But I want to test it down here first. I think down here, because this is so small, it will perform similar to what it would perform on a regular ceiling. Comes with very long lead wires for some reason. This is not the kind of fan that I would envision installed in an area with high ceilings. But I guess Craftmade envisions that. Alright, so let's begin by putting the blade irons on. Or putting the blades onto the blade irons. I actually bought 4 of these. I don't know why I did this. But I bought 4 of them. 2 in white and 2 in the black, or the oil rubbed bronze maybe it is. I'm not sure. Because I guess I wasn't sure what I was going to want in terms of colors. I recently took the 2 white ones to work, and I'm going to use them at work, so by default I'm going to use these at home. And I think this is more attractive anyways than a bland white model, especially because the hallway is pretty bland as it is. This will add some character to it. For some reason half my tools are not down here. These blades are not, or they don't appear to be reversible. They appear to be the same finish on both sides. Now, the white ones did not come with blades, which is a problem, and I don't know why that is. I might have gotten them very cheap because of that reason. But now I gotta find blades, so it probably wasn't worth whatever money I saved. Oh boy. They're made by Zhongchan Huasling Wood Company Limited in September of 2021. And they don't have formaldehyde. That's good. The fact that we have to list that is kind of concerning. That should just be a standard. So the blade pitch on this thing is like insane. Look at that. That's crazy. These are going to move some serious air. And the blades are extremely wide too. I think that the performance of these fans will be a pleasant surprise. I like Craftmade products. I've used a handful of their newer ceiling fans, and they're decent. This bit set is so poorly designed. I really don't like it. Where's the screws? Had a thing of screws. Here they are. These are all the blade screws. But where are the motor screws? They're already in the fan. That's a little concerning. This is really a wide blade. This is like something you'd see on a vintage fan. These screws have rubber washers on the top of them. That is some serious pitch on there. I've never seen anything like that. That's crazy. I doubt that this would be able to handle a large area because the airflow volume is going to be low just because the diameter of the fan is so small. But for a small space, this should really whip some air around. And I hope it does work well in the hallway, because the objective will be to move heat around in the summer. Now, of course, in the winter... No, that's wrong. The objective will be to move heat around in the winter time. And of course, it could be useful in the summertime as well. But moving the cooling around in the summer is not a problem because I have a lot more cooling than I have heating. It's a nice finish on the irons. It's almost like a brown. It's not like a really solid black. It's more of a brownish color. It's not like original brown or something like that from Hunter, but it's a nice color. The installation at work in my office is going to be pretty cool. I will get some video of that once I get it done. Probably nothing setting it up, but I will definitely show it once I have them installed. I might have to do a dual install these down here before I put them upstairs. I think they look pretty nice down here against the wood ceiling. I might try to tackle the hallway ceiling fans this weekend. If I can get a whole day where I don't have to do anything, that will be the time. Because I gotta move the light, the hallway light on the three-way switch. I'll move it to the center, and then I'll move the fans I got to replace the two existing electrical boxes, which should not be too big of a deal because I'm just going to replace them with side mounts. This doesn't need a lot of these aren't heavy, they don't need anything crazy. And running the new wires is going to be a challenge. But what is going on here? I also have to rerun the wiring in the kitchen and living room fans, as well as add the lights. Adding the light should be simple. Adding the fans, actually, you know what? Adding the fans might not be too bad either because the wall is right near the attic's opening, so getting a reference point to where it is from inside the attic should not be too difficult. This is the time of year to do all the wiring in the attic because it's warm enough that you can open the hatch without freezing the house, but it's not hot enough that it's going to be 120 plus degrees up there. That's why I'm really trying to tackle all these electrical projects lately, because once the spring comes and it starts getting warm, I'm going outside. Alright, we got all the blades attached to the irons now. So let's see what we got for the motor. August 2021, 0.5 amps. Looks like a pretty simple standard setup here. It also has a safety cable, which is kind of unusual. Typically in the US, the safety cables are not required for residential fans. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I feel like I should just cut it off. I'm really never going to use it. Well, I don't know, how is it attached? Well, we'll figure that out. I mean, of all the fans that are going to fall, this is the least of ones I would be worried about. These lead wires are kind of ridiculous. Those side mount boxes are really deep, so I can stuff all this wire in there with ease, but this is kind of ridiculous. And the number of times that this rubber band is wrapped around here is perhaps even more ridiculous. That's so obnoxiously unnecessary. Yeah, I'm snipping this. This thing is annoying, and I'm just not going to use it. And that's not going to cut it. Literally, it's not going to cut it. I bet these scissors will cut it. These scissors are not going to cut it either. Maybe this will cut it. That tried to cut it at least. What the heck is this made of that it's so indestructible? Only cut about half the strands so far. There we go. Nope, that did not cut all the way through. There we go. Now it did. This is stupid. Why this needs to have this, I don't know. Okay, where's the down rod? It might be worth going to the switch housing to see if that's where it's mounted. I don't know where it's connected to the unit from. This is definitely not a black finish. It's almost got like a red tint to it. It's kind of interesting. Two set screws plus the pin and threads. Craftmade is really afraid that this is going to fall. As we screw this in, we have to align it just perfectly such that the holes in the rod will go through. Not threading anymore. Is it being blocked by the screw? I guess I didn't take it out far enough. Stop threading again. We're almost there. It's just gotta go a little bit more. And there it goes. So now you can see the hole has come through there. I'm ready to slide the pin through. Okay, and then we have our multitude of set screws. So the theory here is you're supposed to tighten the screw down all the way, and then you tighten the nut down. If you have the pin, which we do here, I think that these set screws are excessive. Okay, so that's all connected now. So next step is to get the bracket on the ceiling. And the bracket is still in the box. Now it's outside of the box. And now we have our lighting dilemma here. I still have not gotten the lighting situation fixed. I ordered some more wire. I was originally going to install the recessed lighting over here using some of the old BX, or actually I think it's technically called AX cable, but I have opted not to use that anymore because I just don't like the way it works. I don't like working with it. It takes a long time, and just don't like it. So we're not gonna do that anymore. So all my wiring projects, including the lighting in the basement, which I now have zero lighting downstairs, is all on hold until the infamous wire decides to make an appearance. Thanks UPS for not getting the lights or the wiring here on time. It's supposed to come today. For several days now, it's just had some mystery commentary about a delay. Not good. I understand sometimes you get delays during Christmas time and stuff like that, you know, high activity, and not much going on in terms of shipping right now. At least not on the consumer side for home delivery. Okay, so now we got a ground wire on the bracket itself, and there's a second ground on the coming off the fan's down rod. So we'll get all these connected here. I think I need to go grab some morettes. I don't have any. It came with, oh, it did come with some. It also has come with a bunch of washers and stuff. I'm not sure what those are for. Maybe the lock washers are for the screws we just put into the ceiling. I'm not sure. It's a little strange. This weighs like nothing. The amount of apparatus that's here to secure it and this everything is just so excessive. You know, for a newer product, that looks pretty nice. I like it so far. Yeah, the lighting is not good in this video. It's just not. I'll fix that soon. I just need the wire to get here. Well, by the time you're watching this video, the wire probably is here and probably the problem is already fixed. But at the time of this taping, such is not the case. I guess I'll just reuse these. I'll use these morettes that came with. There's no reason not to. Alright, so we'll just coil this up and stick it into the box. Who knows, maybe one day I'll install 9 of these in the living room and I'm going to say, oh, I wish I had those long lead wires. You never know around here. Maybe someday. Alright, hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. If not, well, oh well. And not much I can do about it for now until I get the lighting taken care of. This is nothing particularly interesting anyways. We've all seen this done a million times. I'm just making some basic wire connection here. Oh, I gotta cut these wires back. They're too long. I don't know why they're like that. It's kind of weird. Yeah, way too long. Almost twice as long as they should be. Okay, the wires are on. I wonder if giving the camera, would you be getting a better angle if this is like this? It's still kind of dark. Maybe that would have been a better angle. Oh well. Alright, so the canopy connects with these unreasonably long screws. These have got to be 3/4 inch screws. That's ridiculous. Unless it's a twist lock. Oh, it is. Okay, so they don't have to come out all the way at least. Still seems excessive to me. Oh, one of them does have to come out all the way. Look at how long that is. That's got to be a 3/4 inch screw. It just doesn't seem necessary. The lighting is not even good enough for me to see where the hole really is. Yeah, I'll fix it. I will get it fixed. Huh, I don't like that. Cosmetically, screws stick down a little bit. That's kind of weird. Alright, let's get to the blades. So all the screws are already on the motor. which kind of stinks. That adds some additional assembly time, because now I gotta take them off. I would much rather the screws just be in a plastic film bag. This plastic film is great for the planet. Alright, it says remove plastic blocks before mounting blade arm. Duh. How the heck else would you do it? It looks like those are just barely screwed in. Looks like these other ones are actually screwed in all the way. So this must be a non-interference motor. You know what? These are holding it in place. I'm going to leave one of those in. That's going to make it a little bit easier. This is all rubber here. Nice noise isolation. Alright, let's get some blades. I keep having people complain about using the electric screwdriver. So now let's see if people complain about me going too slow. Actually, the only reason I'm not using the electric screwdriver is because the long bits are in the car. I put them in the car to take them to work tomorrow, and if I take them out, I might not remember to put them back in. I guess this is not really doing anything like I thought it was. Might even doing slight something, but not much. The pitch on these blades is insane. I gotta find out what the name of this finish is. I really like it. It's like a really rich, deep brown color. Okay, and lastly we have a pull chain fob that came with it. Which is actually a nice metal one. Decent weight to it. Nice quality feel. I'm very impressed with this so far. Okay, so there is it assembled. That's a very nice looking fan for something new. Very nice. Wonder if these come in bigger sizes. I'll have to check into that. Now before we turn it on, I'm going to go ahead and add a plug to the testing line here. I keep putting this off and it's just stupid. It's due time to just finally fix this here. Oh, actually, you know what? Do I have any? I don't think so that I have any, nope, I don't have any, what are those weird things called? Okay. Well, maybe it's better I just stop recording now anyways, because clearly my brain needs to go to sleep. Anti-short bushings, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, so this one is going to be a clickbaiter. Stay tuned. I'll show it tomorrow.